Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Marissa. This is Marissa's Budget Life. I am a 23-year-old cash budgeter living with my boyfriend and our dog in an apartment. We're renting an apartment, and right now my financial goals are paying off my debt as well as saving as much money as I can for buying a car because at the moment I don't have one. So this channel is all things budgeting, and if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a budget and cash stuff for week 5 of August, my magic paycheck. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just stay tuned and let's get right into the video. Alright, I got my budgeting page all set up with the calculator, so let's get right into the budget portion of this video. My income for this week from my full-time job was $690, so that's what we have to budget with today. And the first binder I start off with is my bills binder. So since this is a magic paycheck, I don't really have to pay much bills, but I do have to put a little bit in here for some of the categories. So rent, we don't have to put anything. Water and sewer and electric, those are all fully funded or paid already. And Wi-Fi, the bill was a little higher, so I'm gonna put $25 in there just to be able to pay that whole thing. And then subscriptions, I need to put $10. I just have one more subscription I have to pay for this month. And student loan, I'm just putting $10 a week for right now. I don't have any payments currently, but I don't want to not put anything, so I want to stay in the habit of putting something in there. And bite, I still need to put $25 towards that, so I can add this up and see what we're putting into my bills binder this week. So that's a total of $70 going into my bills binder. And next up, I'll do my cash envelope binder. So this one, I basically need to add to everything because it's still another week, so it doesn't change that it's a magic week. Groceries, I put $80 a week. Gas, I don't need to put anything right now. Household, I like to put 10. Toiletries, is still brand new, so there's like nothing in there. I'm gonna put 15. And then personal, I'm gonna put 40. Date night, I just always put 20. And Stormy, I'm gonna give her $30. So I'll add this up and see what we're adding into my cash envelopes binder. So that's $195 going into my cash envelope binder. Next, I'll move on to my short-term savings. So we'll start off with giving. I'm gonna put $5 towards that. Same thing for anniversary. And birthdays, I'm gonna put 10. Holidays, I'm just gonna put 5. Christmas, I'm gonna put a little extra. I'm gonna put 40 towards Christmas, so I'll put double basically. And travel, I put 15. And investing, I'll also put 15. So we'll add this up and see what I'm adding into my short-term savings binder. So that is a total of $95 going into my short-term savings binder. And then I take my total income minus my bills binder, minus my cash envelopes binder, and minus my short-term savings. And that will give me $330. That's going to go towards my long-term savings binder. This was a magic paycheck, as I've said, so there was more to play with, thankfully. So what I like to do is leave that $330 on the calculator and subtract out all of these as I go. And I always skip over car fund because I give that whatever's left over after all of these. So emergency fund, I do 25. And then vet bills, since we have extra, I'm gonna put 55. Oh. Okay, and then medical and future house, I put 10. And wedding and baby, I put 5 in each of those. So that means we have $220 left over to go into my car fund, which is so exciting. So that is it for the budget for this week. And okay, I have the cash tray all set up and my binders out. So we'll get started in my bills binder with the stuffing portion. We're skipping rent, water and sewer, electric, and we're going to Wi-Fi. This one currently has $30 and we're adding 25, so it should have 55. So I'm gonna put this back and grab $55, and that will be what we have in Wi-Fi. And that should definitely cover the extra that the bill was. And then subscriptions is empty and we are adding 10. So that will be all that has. And then student loan, we are adding $10 today and there's just 20 in there. So now there's 30 in student loan. And the last one in my bills binder is Bite, which is my aligners. We have 50 in there and we're adding 25. So now we have 75 in Bite. And that is it for my bills binder. So now we can move on to my cash envelope binder. First up is groceries. Groceries currently has 50, 70, 75, and 76. And I'm adding $80, so I'll take this 20 out and put in 100. So now in groceries we have 155 and 156. Next up is not gas, we're skipping that, but household we have next. And this one currently has 20, 40, 45, 47, and $48. And we're adding 10, so I'm gonna take this 40 out and put in a 50. Ooh, just one. So now we have $58 in household. Next up is toiletries. Toiletries currently has 10 and we're adding 15. So that'll make it 25. And then personal is up next. This one has 10, 15, 17, and 18. And I'm adding 40. So I'm going to take this 10 out and put in a 50. So now we have $58 in personal. And next is date night. And here we currently have 120 and 122. And we're adding 20 today, so now we have 142 in date night. And the last envelope in here is Stormy, our dog. She currently has 51 and we're adding 30. So now she has $81. And that will do it for my cash envelopes binder. So now we can move on to my short-term savings. First up in here is giving. We have $10, $15, and $16 in here, and we're adding 5. So I'm going to take this 15 out and put in a 20. So now we have $21 in giving. And then anniversary, this one is empty and I'm adding 5, so that will be all that we have in there. And then birthdays is up next. This one has 15 and I'm adding 10, so I'm gonna put that 10 back and grab a 20. So now we have 25 in birthdays, which is good. I think that's what I have budgeted for the next birthday I have coming up. Holidays is up next. We have $10 in there and we're adding 5, so now we have 15 in holidays. And the next one is Halloween. I'm trying to save $75. And Christmas is up next. We currently have $50, $70, and $80 in Christmas, and I'm adding in 40, so I believe that'll make it 120. Yeah. So I'll take this 60 out and put in 100. So now we have 120 in Christmas. And if you watch my last video, that's not actually what we have in here. I had $755, and then I had to take out money to give to somebody that that wanted to borrow money. So travel, this is wrong. I should have $87 in here. I forgot to unstuff this. 50, 70, 80. Okay, I forgot to take this 500 out. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85, and 87. And then we are adding 15. So I'll take this 85 out and put in 100. So now we have 102 in travel. And the last envelope in here is investing. This one has $10 and I'm adding 15, so now it'll have 25. And that does it for my short-term binder. So now we can move on to my long-term savings. And this is where my savings challenges are. Give me 1 second, I forgot to grab a marker to mark these off. All right, I grabbed the markers and now we can get started with my car fund savings challenge. My car fund is gonna be a little off because I'm supposed to have, what, 1980 in here, and now I'm adding 220. So technically we can, that 20 will finish off this for 2,000. I don't really care if it looks perfect. And then the other 200 we're adding will be another one of these for technically 2,200. But what we actually have right now should be 600 because I pulled 1,600 out. So let me put this 80 back. And I'll put 200 back. Grab this 500 I just took out of travel, and now we have $600 in my car fund, but really it's 2,200 based on the tracker. It's gonna be a little confusing until I get that money back, so I might just make new trackers for my car fund, and then my emergency fund is the same thing. So this one, I know we won't be able to color anything in on there. So we have 550 and we're adding 25 into here. So now we have 575 in my emergency fund. Oh, but actually we can. No, it's okay. I'm probably just gonna end up making new trackers, and as I get the money back from the person that borrowed it, I'll just update the trackers and redo it. So next up is my vet bill savings challenge. In this one, we currently have $25 and we're adding 55 today. So that'll make it 80. So here we have $80 and we should have 8 of these crossed off. So I didn't bring the black marker, but that's okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, because we have $80 in here and each of these are 10. So we're already a third of the way done with this. I might have to make a bigger savings challenge for this because I thought I would stuff $10 a week, but my goal now is 25. So I might make a different savings challenge or just change the amount to 25 on here. And next up, I forgot to make a heading for this, but is my medical savings challenge. And we have $10 in here and we're adding 10 more. So now we have 20, which means we can color in another one of these. And I'm sorry if you like seeing perfect coloring, that's not what I do here. I don't have time for all that. I have a busy life, so. as long as it's filled in somehow. But we have $20 in my medical savings challenge. And then next up is my house savings challenge for a down payment on my future house. We have 10 in here and we're adding 10 more. So now we'll have 20 and we can color in another one of these houses that are worth 10. So now there's 2 and $20. And then my wedding savings challenge. This one has 5 in it and we're adding 5 more. So I'll put a 10 in and we can color in a 4 and a 1 for $5 more. And now we have 10 in wedding. And then it's gonna be the same thing for the baby savings challenge. We have 5 in here, we're adding 5, so now we'll have 10. And I can color in another one of these pacifiers because they're each worth 5. All right, and now we have $10 in my baby savings challenge. And that is it for today's stuffing. That's the last envelope and the last binder. And that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and comment down below. And if you're not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below as well. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye now.